This is Mr. S. Chen from Suncenter. Today, I'd like to introduce computer-controlled hydraulic and pneumatic testing machines. When you receive the equipment, here are a couple of connection parts. This is the high-purity nitrogen inlet part. This is the driven gas inlet part. On the far right is the water inlet part and outlet part. And then there's the depressurized exhaust part. And then these three are the pipelines to the explore and proof box. Two of them are nitrogen outlets, and one is pure water outlet. Here are nitrogen outlet part 1, nitrogen outlet part 2, and pure water outlet. Here's the explosion-proof box. You can put the product into the explosion-proof box for water pressure test and air tightness test. In here are two high-pressure outlets for nitrogen and pure water exports. And then we see this side. This is an overall look of our equipment. This is a high-pressure nitrogen regulator, regulating pressurized gas. And then here's the pure water regulator. And then here is the throttle valve. The function is to regulate the booster pump. And then, here are two manual switches to adjust the two high-pressure nitrogen outlets. You can individually turn on one of the switches to test. If you want to use one of them, you turn the other switch off. And then this is a nitrogen-driven pressure gauge. Pressurized liquid-driven pressure gauge. And then this is the nitrogen inlet pressure gauge. This is the test pressure gauge that shows the pressure value during the test. This is a pure water pressure gauge. Let's take a look inside the equipment. Inside the unit are two ultra-high pressure booster pumps. When you receive the equipment, that's when you press this switch and the computer starts up. Let me demonstrate. There's a test program on the computer. After connecting the product to be tested, open the test program. This is what the interface looks like when we open it. There are 4 modes to choose from here: pneumatic pressure resistance, water pressure resistance, hydraulic blasting, pneumatic blasting. Now demonstrate the pressurization test process of air pressure resistance. First, you need to set the test pressure value. For example, set to 100 MPa. Then the stabilization time is 5 seconds. Pressure holding time setting 25 seconds. Setting the boost ratio. Allowable pressure drop values are set according to the product. Burst sensitivity values and burst pressures do not need to be modified. When you have connected all the products, the test begins. You can see this curve. The pressure keeps rising. Real-time pressure is now up to about 67 megapascals. 95. When it reaches 100 MPa, it automatically goes into pressure holding mode. We are now starting the hold pressure timer. Then we can judge whether the product has any air leakage according to this curve. As soon as the pressure holding time expires, it will automatically release the pressure. At the end of the test, the device will automatically alarm, and you need to manually turn it off. Then here you can download the test report. Open test report. You can print the test report through your printer. Now demonstrating the water pressure with stand mode. For example, test pressure setting 80 MPa. Then the holding time is set to 50 seconds. First, you need to remove the air inside the product. By observing this hose for air bubbles. If there are no air bubbles, the hose has been vented. Click the button to start the test.